Hello and welcome to Aubrey Books and Coffee. Please join your favorite beverage of choice and join me. Today we're going to record the June TBRW rolls. Welcome to June, guys. It's summertime. For some of us that are parents, it can be a welcome thing to spend time with our little ones, or it can be exhausting. And so we'll be counting down the days till we can send them back off to school. Either way, there's zero judgment, or if you have no children at all, summertime can be wonderful with the sunshine, with swimming, with just relaxing and taking vacations that are so needed. So I hope you all are making sure to take time to take care of yourselves as well. But without further ado, since you know I like it short and sweet, let's get on to the rolls. Okay, here we go for the June rolls. Let's first take our dice and see how many times we're going to go. Looks like, oh, thank goodness, it's going to go easier on me. So 4 times. Okay, so for the first roll, we have a coffee cup. Excellent. And our coffee cup prompt is to get your scare on. Ooh. Okay, so the first prompt is something that scares you, or to get your scare on. And so I chose Gone But Not Forgotten by Philip Margolin. So I've had this, I got this actually for one of my book hauls, so it'll be interesting to see if it does in fact scare me. Okay, so now we're going to go on to roll number 2. Ooh, a cookie. All right, I'll do a cookie. And the cookie prompt says, a beautiful cover. And then, womp womp, we got one of the coffee breaks. Okay, so the prompt was a beautiful cover. And you guys know that just recently a new book came out from Jennifer Armentrout in her series. So of course I'm going to choose for the beautiful cover, A War of Two Queens. And of course we had that coffee break. So we're going to take a little looky look, and hopefully it's kind. Let's see, and it looks like, oh no, no coffee break. And it looks like an additional 2 rolls. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is exactly why I am only rolling a D8 from now on, because between things like that happening and things like Bookish boxes and Owl Crate boxes and Fairy Loot and Illuma Crate and all the other boxes that are coming in, I like to add the books that their items are inspired by, and then of course the books themselves, into my TBR. So it just gets a little bit big. All right, so we're on roll number 3, and it looks like a book. Okay, be kind. The book prompt says, a book with a pink cover. Okay, so the prompt says a pink cover. Now, I don't actually have one that has a pink cover, and my TBR, continuing series don't actually have anything with a pink cover. So I'm kind of stretching it a little bit in that there is a lot of pink in this cover, but I decided to go with Electric Idol by Katie Robert. So sequel to the Neon Gods from last month. Okay, so roll number 4 is a roll again. And it keeps rolling again. And it keeps going across the board. And I don't know why it keeps saying roll again. This is crazy. There we go. A book. Hopefully this one works well, and it is a book with a 1-word title. So the prompt was a book with 1 word in the title, and so I chose Namesake, which is the sequel to Fable. I'm hoping to eventually get through all these series that I have been starting this year and not actually finishing. So now we've got the extra 2 rolls from that awful coffee break, and we have a coffee cup. So let's see what that brings us. Newest publication date. Okay, so the prompt was newest publication date. And honestly, the newest book I have on my shelf is one I got from a book box at the tail end of last month that I said I was going to put on the June TBR anyway. So it's kind of nice to be able to double dip sometimes. So I chose Ballad and Dagger by Daniel Jose Older. So, yay! And the last roll for this month's TBR gives us a roll again, which gives us a book. Ooh, I love ending on a book. I think that's perfect. And that is a short read, only 300 or less pages. So continuing in the tradition of wanting to wrap up some series and at least progress in them, the prompt was a short read, 300 or less pages. So I chose Sarah J. Maas's A Court of Frost and Starlight. So we'll see. I've heard mixed reviews on this one, but it fits the bill and I want to read it anyway. Okay, so now we get to do the apothecary choice. So let's see. What are we gonna choose? Let's undo this. I know that's completely out of focus. I am so sorry, guys. And it's upside down. And again, I've got bad handwriting, but it looks like, if I can read that. I can't read my own handwriting. Says Lips Touch by Lainey Taylor. Is that going to come into focus for me at all? At all? There we go. So I'm adding that one to the June TBR. Okay, so I tried to find Lips Touch, and all that came up on any kind of library or even Amazon was Lips Touch 3 times. So I'm actually going to have to change my apothecary jar pick. So I went in and I grabbed another one, and it was Bone Crier's Moon by Catherine Purdy. So that is what my new apothecary jar pick will be. So you saw how those rolls went. Not as bad. And I know I may seem like a chicken to go for the 1d8 instead of the d20 like last month, but you saw how that turned out as well. So in my defense, there's just bookish boxes and owl crate boxes and everything else, like I said in those videos, just keep coming in, and we are so blessed to be able to have those and to open them and look at them and review them. And there's so many books out there, guys, that I can only do so many in 1 month, even with Audible, listening devices. So with that being said, we did have, of course, those awesome 4 rolls plus the 2 additional because of that coffee break. And so that brought us up to 6. And then we did the apothecary jar pick. So that's 7. Then I did Bookopoly, like I do with my family, like we've talked about with Becca and the books. And for the Bookopoly roll, I landed on classics. And so I chose Emma by Jane Austen. I like every year to just read through all of hers. And so I haven't done Emma yet this year. And then I have, of course, the book club with the Reading in Color with Janine. And the book for this month is A Crooked Hallelujah. So I'm really excited to actually dive into this one and see if it turns out a little bit better than what I had done with last month's book, as you already know from seeing the review. Then I thought, I'm only actually at like 9 books right now, and I know I'm probably setting myself up for some failure, but what's the summer without some summer reading, right? And everybody has talked about this book nonstop and book talk and on, different bookstagrams. So I'm excited to add Summer Reading of Beach Read by Emily Henry. And then I hope if I finish that fast enough, I can read the sequel, which I believe is Summer Read. Okay, now let's roll to see what I'm going to do for my writing this month. Well, yeah, first we have to see how many prompts, right? So I got my 6-sided die. 4 prompts. Oh, I was hoping it'd go easy on me like last time. All right, roll number 1 is a cookie. Oh, goodness. The cookie says, organize social media blogs. Oh, that's actually perfect because I'm getting ready to start a blog that will go all summer long, and it's called 100 Days of Learning through 100 Days of Summer. Things I'm going to be teaching Katie, good life skills I think all of us need to work on and improve on and learn. So stay tuned and visit my website this summer because you'll get to see those and hopefully enjoy them. All right, for roll number 2, looks like we have a roll again. Got a lot of those this time. A wine glass. That's the first wine glass. I'm excited. And it says, write a climax scene. Oh, I do need to do that. This book I'm in and I'm working on, I haven't done that yet. Ooh, that's a good one. And roll number 3. Ooh, another wine glass. Maybe that's foretelling something. Like I'm going to need a lot of wine to finish. Write 4,000 words. Oh, that's easy enough now. And for the last roll, roll again. Wine. The entire time it's wine. And it is edit some chapters. I do need to do that too. My editor's already sent back several chapters. So I'm excited to have all of those. Thank you guys for joining me with the rolls. And yeah, of course, we also had the writing rolls, and those turned out okay. And so wish me luck on finishing this novel, because once again, I'm hoping to start publishing next year. So wish me luck. Send me happy thoughts. And as always, thank you for joining me. And please like, subscribe, send your friends. We're so close to that 50. And then the new box that gets to go out for a lucky subscriber. And yeah, take care, guys. Bye.